Good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining me. Diggin Damon here. It is my favorite day of the week. It is the day of the week I take my little black pouch, I hand it over to my various sources, bank tellers, cash-based businesses, coin-based businesses, and they put all of the money they've been saving for me for the last week in it, and then I bring it home here, and I share it with you guys and see what we got. This week should be really, really good, I think. I spent over $2,000, which is a good week for me. And I think I may only have one or two coins in there. The rest are going to be notes. But hopefully we'll get some good notes in there. So having said that, let's not wait anymore. Let's jump right into it. All right. As usual, we will... all right, we'll start with our bills. Oh, I got a big chunk there. Well, I guess we'll start here. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me get a little zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we're going to start today with a 1990 $20 bill, circulated, non-star. It's got 3 4s there. Don't see anything spectacular with it. All right, so nothing great, great about it other than it's a 1990. I will see if I can find a nice little home for that one with one of my other collectors. And, ooh, well, that gets a little better. That's a 1977 $20 bill. Bank of San Francisco, non-star, serial numbers do match. I don't see anything with the serial numbers. Seals look good. Definitely circulated, lots and lots of creases. All right, so this one's nice. It's a little bit too new. I get 1960s and earlier, but I'll see if I can find a home for it. I bet I will. I bet I can find someone born in '77 that would like a bill from that year, so, or at least that series. All right, so I've got a 1995, a little bit later than the other one, $20 bill, non-star, serial numbers do match. I saw the 0704. I was thinking maybe it was a 1996, but unfortunately not. This is another Bank of San Francisco, so these may have come together, especially since they're all upside down. So usually when my tellers or people put the bills in they've collected, they put them all in the same direction, and sometimes they get upside down and backwards. So usually those 3 are together. So, all right, so 2 new for my collection, but I will see if I can find a nice home for it. All right, next one is a 1988 $100 bill. I don't see a lot of these. Usually I see 90. 1990 is the most popular that I see. It is a non-star, really good shape. I mean, this thing is almost uncirculated, or maybe it is uncirculated. I just got a really fine crease right in the middle. Bank of New York, kind of cool. I don't see anything really spectacular about it other than it's in great shape. So I'm going to push really hard to see if I can find someone that wants to hold on to that one, because I hate to turn that in, turn it into a bank or something and not find a home for it, because it will go to the shredder, and it's in such nice condition. So we'll see what we can find for that one. All right, well, usually there's a reason they give me these. This is a 2017 series. Pretty much what most all of these are. Oh, I see it. It's a trinary. 8s, 3s, and a 6. Very cool. All right, so we're going to keep that in our collection. I do keep trinaries. Oh, there's a sequential. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm going to look and see. There's nothing else. All right, so there's an 86. That is a sequential, so we're going to hang on to that. And look at that. Oh, man, I may have a few of these. Hold on, guys. Oh, I might have hit a little jackpot here. So here's an 87, so that's a trinary. 8 3s and a 7. So we're going to put that with its buddy. Oh, man. 8 3s and a 0. Wow. All right, so there's 3. There's 8 3s and a 4s, another trinary. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was off the screen. That's fantastic. Oh man, I got a bunch of trinaries. And another one. 8 threes and 5. So yet another. Wow, I got a whole bunch. Oh, look at that. That is a binary. 8s and 3s there, right there, guys. Wow. That is cool. So I've got 5 trinaries and 1 binary. Oh, too bad there wasn't 8-8 with it too. So I had 8-3 and then 8-8, but I saw I think they only 8-7. So evidently they didn't get that one. Ah, fantastic. All right, guys. So that's a great little start for a keeper. Trinaries and a binary. Awesome. And sequential, even better. All right, guys, so let's keep going here. So I got another 1977 bill. This one's a $100 bill. Non-star. Serial numbers do match. It's circulated, but really pretty good shape. Just a little bit of corner and edge folding on that. So I bet I can find a home for that. Maybe what I can do is find someone that wants the 77 and the 7720 and the $100 bill. So that could be really cool. So we'll. Next up is a 1985 $100 bill, circulated but still in really good shape. Bank of New York. It is a non-star. Serial numbers match. Don't see anything really spectacular with them. All the seals look good. All right, so we'll see. We'll see if we can find a home for that one. And next is 1985. Really well circulated this time. Bank of Atlanta. Wow, I don't see those very often. Serial numbers match, non-star. Oof, that one's in pretty rough shape, guys. I'll see if I can find a home for it. I'll do what I can for you, bud. I don't want to get you shredded up, so see what we can do. All right, and well, here's another 1985, much better shape. 4 7s in it. That's kind of cool. The serial numbers do match, non-star. This one is Bank of Philadelphia. I don't see that very much either. Usually I see New York, San Francisco, and Dallas. Those are kind of the big ones I see. All right. Well, that one's in really good shape, so I might have a better chance of finding someone. That one's just got a center crease. The edges look good, and the corners. So we'll see what we can do. Oh, look at that. So I don't know for sure, but anytime I see a 1950 $50 bill, I always say it's from my 50s madame, who's a woman that comes in and basically is cashing in the collection that her husband had, and she always cashes into gives the deposits in the bank. Excuse me, 1950 $50 bills. I don't know how many he had. I've literally got probably $2,000, $2,500 in 1950 $50 bills, and they're just like this one, non-circulated or lightly circulated. Really good shape, and just beautiful bills. This one's a Bank of Cleveland. Serial numbers do match, non-star, and most of them are pretty low denomination. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that, of course, because it's a 1950. And I got a buddy right here, another series, 1950A. Oh man, those are almost, well, not quite. I thought the 07, I was thinking maybe they were sequential, but or at least close to it, but they're not. So this is non-star. Serial numbers do match. Bank of Cleveland. Don't see any errors, but again, fantastic bill for 1950 in really good shape. So I'll go ahead and hang on to that, most definitely. Here's the most common bill that I get for $100 bills is a 1990. I get tons and tons of these. Like 85% of the bills I get are 1990 series. This is a non-star. Serial numbers do match. Bank of New York. Don't see any issues, errors. Cut looks decent. It's a little bit off on the borders, but not very much. Definitely well circulated. It's got some crinkles in it. So we'll see if we can find you a home, bud. All right, next is 1988 $100 bill, non-star. Serial numbers do match. This one is again Bank of New York. Pretty well circulated. couple of creases. I mean, it's a decent shape. It's not too bad. Just a center crease like most all. But don't see any reason to really hang on to it for me. But as always, I try to find a home for these. I always try to find something. All right, so here is a 1995 $5 bill, non-star. I was thinking maybe it was a radar with the 6s and 3s, but it's not. Seals look good. Bank of Atlanta. Don't see any errors with it. Ooh, I see that red seal. Oh my. All right. All right. Yep. Unfortunately, that's yeah. There's a little bit of a bleed through there on the seal. Looks like this stamp may hit a little bit hard. I'll look at that one. I'll put that one to side a little bit, to the side, and see. I may consider that one. Just hold on. I mean, it's only a 5. If I hang on to it, it's no big deal. Oh wow! All right, so I get a ton of these. I think the same person, continues to deposit these. This is a 1928 series, 1928 F series, $5 bill, red seal, of course. It is a non-star. Serial numbers do match. With these, you always see a lot of funkiness with the serial numbers. They tend to drift up or drift down. You can see this A and 3 are a little bit higher than the rest. It's a very common error. It's a minor error. I mean, it still is an error. But regardless, it's a 1928. So I definitely hang on to that. So we'll get that in a protective sleeve so it's taken care of. Yet another 1928 F. I always look and see if they're sequential. Non-star. Interesting. Don't see any big errors on it. It's a nice bill. Cuts a little bit crooked. Those serial numbers are actually pretty late. Oof, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be careful. It's got a lot of folds here. Sometimes my gloves make it tough to get it. There we go. All right. Let me just turn it over here. All right. I don't see any errors on that. All right. All right, well, we're going to hang on to that because that's a beautiful red seal. Wow, and another one, and another one. Oh, man. I think I got 4 or 5 of these guys. This is awesome. This is a 1928 C this time. Non-star, serial numbers do match. Again, these 5s are almost always very well circulated. Some stuff like this, usually it's someone that works... either like a father or a grandfather that worked as a cashier somewhere in the earlier days, 1970s, 60s, 50s, and they got a lot of these and they kept them because these are well circulated. But for 1928 to still be in circulation is pretty rare. This is probably from someone's collection. It still does happen. I won't tell you that it doesn't, but it's not very common at all. And again, I've got at least 4 of these. So this is somebody turned in all 4 at the same time, and luckily either the one of my sources, probably a teller, hung on to them, which I'm always grateful for. So this is again a 1928 non-star $5 bill. Serial numbers do match. I don't see any errors or problems. Oh man, just another one. They just keep coming. All right, I think that's the last one. All right, this is a 1928 E, as opposed to the C or an F. Non-star. Serial numbers do match. You can see this A is actually elevated up. Very, very common error with these 1928, the red seals. I get a lot of these. I have a lot of these, and a lot of them have that little minor error. So awesome. All right, well, that's going in a protective sleeve. So. All right, next, a little bit more modern here, guys. 1985 $10 bill. It is a non-star. Serial numbers do match. Ooh, let's get a little G there. Interesting. I've never seen that before. So 10. It's it's circulated in decent shape. It's a little bit too old for mine. As I say, 60s and earlier. So I'll do my best to find you a home, bud. Let's see what we got here. As usual, 1990 $100 bill. We see this a lot. It is a non-star. Bank of New York, serial numbers match. Decent shape. I mean, it's circulated. It's a little dirty more than anything, but not a lot of folds in it. So, all right, bud. We'll see if we can find you home. Do my best. Yet another one. 1990 $100 bill. Non-star. Serial numbers do match. I was looking to see if there are any dates or a date serial in there, but there's not. All right, so groovy. All right, well, we'll try to find you a home. All right, well, this is interesting. This is a 1981. I don't see a lot of these, but look at the low denomination on that. 003, 008, 2. Oh man, if that 2 was a 0, 3, or 8, you'd have a nice trinary there. That's a bummer. So again, this is an 81 non-star, serial numbers match. But this is a pretty low denomination. I'm going to hit up my buddy who loves serial numbers, all kinds, dates, trinaries, binaries, and see if he's interested in that. That might be something he wants. It's not spectacular, but it is a reasonably low one. I wish that first 3 was a 0. That would be spectacular. I'd be hanging on to that then. So anyway, so we'll see. We should be able to find a nice little home for that. All right, we got a couple more here, guys. Hang with me. Another 1990 non-star, serial numbers match, moderately circulated. Got a bunch of stamps here. ESG, something there. RRA. I don't know. Somebody marking them for some reason, so we'll see if we can find you home. All right, so yet another 1990 non-star, Bank of St. Louis. Interesting. Don't see that a whole lot. Serial numbers do match. Don't see anything spectacular with this one. So we'll do our best to find you a home. All right, 1990. I got 4 more, guys. 1990 non-star $5 bill. Serial numbers do match. It is pretty well circulated, but it's pretty clean. It's just got some fold and creases in it, but it's not too dirty. And the edges look really nice. So might have a chance of finding a home for that one. So we'll do our best. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, I got another keeper. This is a 1969 $10 bill. It is a non-star. Serial numbers do match, and you've got a little bit of an error there on that 3 in the A. It's a little bit higher than the rest of them. So a 69, decent shape. It's definitely got some creases and folds, but it's also a minor error note. So cool. I will hang on to that. All right, 2 more. 1995 $10 bill. Excuse me, voice is going. 3, 4 serial numbers match, non-star, Bank of New York. I'm always looking to see if there's a 1 through 8 or 1 through 9 serial numbers. I've almost had those before. I've always been off by like 1 number, so I'm always looking for those. So all right, I'll see if I can find you home. All right, this one looks pretty modern by its color, but let's see what we got. Yeah. All right, 1990 $20 bill, non-star. Interesting little serial number. Not quite interesting enough for me to hang on to, but I'll talk to my buddy, see if he wants it. But in really good shape, just a couple folds here and there. Really nice. So, all right, rock on, guys. Wow. All right, well, we got some really cool stuff, and I think I have at least 1 coin in here. I think I heard it. Yep, there it is. Oh, and I already saw what it was, guys. Sorry, I cheated. That is a 1960 Franklin $50. Very nice. So that's a 90% silver right there, guys. Wow, it's in really good shape. I mean, I can still see the crack on the Liberty Bell. Wow. Okay, cool. Well, it's always nice to get a little bit of silver there, and that's awesome. So I'll put that down, and hey, guys, we have got Wow, so this is great. I ended up with some trinaries, a binary, some 1928 red seals, some 1950s, and a 1969 $10 bill. Wow, that's got to be probably one of my best days in quite a while. Super stoked on this. So, hey guys, I know this is a little bit of a long one. It was a lot of money I had to go through, but that's always a good thing. So, hey, having said that, I really appreciate you guys joining me. Please like, please share, and if you can please subscribe, that would be great. That always helps the channel a lot and gives me a lot of motivation to continue doing this, because it tells me you want to be notified when I've got another video. And please comment. I love comments, whether they're good or bad. It's a great comment when you say, "Hey, you do great. I love what you do." It's fine if you say, "Hey, you're terrible. I hate your camera setup, and you only got one silver. What a waste." But I'll always give you a thumbs up and a heart. And if you have a question, I'll always do my best to answer it. So, having said that, guys, I'm going to let you get back to your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great afternoon.